야 땜이었까나? 미쳐.
Jennifer's suspicions proved true. Ciri had appeared in Skellige. She'd arrived from another world together with a masked mage. She and the mage had fought the Wild Hunt before fleeing through portals that carried them to Bellan.
아 더워.
There, one trail ended, another began. A good time later, the Wild Hunt had reappeared on Hindarsfjall, meaning Ciri, too, might have returned to Skellige.
좋아. 링크. 여기? 아임.
All right. In you go and get out of those rags.
All of them?
I should think so.
불안하다 왠지. 잠겨있네. 스킵 준비. 스킵.
What's taking you? You need help?
No. I'm almost ready.
아 젠장 진짜? 그래 감싸라고 빨리.
Wrap yourself in a towel. Well,
와.
whatever makes you comfortable.
스킵 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 skip 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 skip
Half.
Listen,
Oh yeah.
I can't.
skip 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 skip
Cold.
왜 추가 조건이야? 왜 추가 조건인데? 스킵 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 진짜 비켜 시작 비켜 씨아 비켜 씨발 야 비켜 씨발 야 꺼져 꺼져 스킵해 씨발 스킵 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 저리가 스킵 야야 스킵 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 달리라고 달려 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 스킵 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 스킵
Regards to your father.
저리 비켜요.
Storms are coming. You've got to go to your mom. Tell her to take the wash down.
Next new moon.
Listen, your fingers tired, daft woman.
Oh, you're here. The horses are ready.
As am I. Shall we ride?
Listen, I hope... My sister, she didn't talk any nonsense to you, did she?
Mm-hmm.
No. Except to mention that you fancy me.
What? But I asked her... Besides, it's not... Of course, you are very... But... You know what? Let's ride. You're in a hurry and it'll be dark soon.
You're right. I hope to come back here one day. We can finish our conversation then.
Sounds dangerous.
I didn't intend it to.
I'll take Njord. You can ride Greyback.
Greyback?
She's old, but she'll make the...
어?
Run for your lives!
You stay here. I'll go and.
I can look after myself.
빨리 달려. 빨리 가야지. 그래. 아이 싸운다고? Hello. Who is guy? Game followers. Hello. What's your name? What? Chao? Welcome. 아야. 이때. 이때. 그. 찡. 아이 때. 아이 때. 칭칭. 아이 이걸 왜 맞아? 어잉 휴. 아이고. 별거 아니었구만. 왜 이래? 멈췄어. 팅팅. 이대. 우와.
Silly! Don't look back!
이게른다요.
What was that?
The Wild Hunt.
Ragnarok? The world's end?
No, not yet. But I must go. They're here for me.
Get on the horse. I'll show you the way to the rock.
You should stay. See to Astrid, your mum.
Afterwards. Once I'm sure you'll make it. Let's go!
과연
Jump! Ride, silly! Don't look back!
내리면 어떻게 될까?
Faster! Faster! They're catching up!
아이 때. 뜨그덕 뜨뜨뜨뜨. 어허. 어차피 여기서 먹어봤자 소용도 없잖아. 아이템 먹어봐야 이제요 제대로 되지도 않을 텐데. Gain I following. 어? 뭐라고 했니? 빨리 가야 된다고 이 멍청아. 뭐 하는 거야? 저렇게 해서 이제 혼자 도망갔다고 생각이 된 거군. 누구지? 괴물인데? 익사체들이었으면은 죽었겠다 바로. 응, 그지? 아, 언데드.
What became of that creature? Where is he? What?
Saw him at Sonas, but he sold him.
To whom?
Don't know.
Begone.
Tell them. Clear my name.
Begone, I say.
어우. 뭔가 좀 색이 이상하게 됐어. 뭐지?
What happened to the garden?
It died. Like I said, the spell, it requires a great deal of energy.
You knew it would end like this, didn't you? Didn't consider it worth mentioning?
No, I knew you'd protest. Your sense of decency is charming, but it does get in the way sometimes.
Could have shown some sympathy for the boy.
That was no boy, Geralt. It was a hunk of rotting, rancid flesh that spoke through my magic.
Didn't just speak. It howled in pain.
I know it seemed real, but it was no longer human. Do you understand? Nice of you to be so concerned for the corpse. Much more than you were for me.
Yen, are you all right?
I'm splendid. I'd feel even better if I hadn't had to remind you to ask that question.
Okay.
Yen, let's get out of here. Now.
You needn't ask me twice.
The garden! Our garden! How could you? We helped! And you! Inconceivable!
Now.
Don't you dare try to calm me! We'd every right to be furious! Furious! And you will pay for this.
We had no choice. We'd never have learned what happened to her.
Do you really think you're justified? That your hunt for a foreign woman gives you
뭔
the right
소리야?
to destroy our garden?
I'm sure it doesn't in your eyes.
I shall make sure all Skellige hears what you did here.
Wait. I did this. I alone. Geralt tried to stop me. I refused to listen.
I might have known. They warned me about you. Sorceresses. None shall open their door to you. None shall feed your hunger, and none shall tend to your wounds.
그냥 여기서 죽여서 없애버렸으면 좋았을 텐데 말이야, 그지?
Yen, you didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. I'd rather not talk about it. We must focus on what Scal told us.
Didn't learn much, though we can be sure Ciri's not in Skellige anymore. Not in Velen or Novigrad either. She's disappeared. Again.
Perhaps we should re-examine what we've learned. We might have missed a clue that would push us forward.
Certainly hope that's the case. Makes me wonder what she's gotten herself into.
Can't even begin to imagine. But we will pull her out of it, safe and sound. That I promise you.
Key to finding Ciri is that ugly thing Skjall saw on the beach. That's what I think. You know, I saw something, or someone who looked just like that.
어,
Where?
In Velen. Local ruler, a baron, keeps him at his castle. Told me he won him in a card game in Novigrad.
You must go and get the creature. I don't know. Buy him, kidnap him.
Won't be necessary. Baron owes me a favor, a big one. The thing's clearly cursed. Its mind is a jumble. Can't have anything resembling a normal conversation with it.
Grumbling won't get us anywhere. All will be well. A curse, please. Nothing a sorceress and a witcher couldn't handle. Now, tell me, do you... No, never mind.
You were gonna ask me something. What was it?
Tell me, do you think... Is there a chance that thing might be Ciri? That... well... she's been transformed by some curse?
Don't even
아니,
want to think about
아니
it.
그럴 리가 없지.
We must.
Might be. From what I know, she was looking to cure a powerful curse while in Novigrad. But I'll lose it if I try to deal with that possibility now. We have to do what we can, see what happens. Ciri's trail in Skellige. We followed it, exhausted the possibilities. Might be time to go back to the continent.
Before you do, there's one thing. It's important.
What's that?
Let's meet in Larvik, at the Warriors' Hall. We'll speak there.
Fine. Larvik. See you there soon.
Thank you. For that, and for your help in the garden. I'd not have managed without you.
It was nothing.
Geralt, you know me. I'm rare to praise, but when I do, it is sincere.
뭐야? 자기 멋대로 움직이네. 예니퍼, 잘 가. 여기? 여기서 바로 갈 수 있어? 스켈리게. 어디있지? Where'd she go? 라씨 가자. 이끄자 라씨. 아니 어디가 가자 어디가. 길이 아니면 원기가 떨어지네 이게.
Go.
뭐지? 퀘스트 마크.
Who are are you? Why are you here?
Could ask you the same. Places like this,
네크로파지?
usually home to necrophages alone.
They're corpse eaters, aye. And they grow bolder by the day. Crawl out to attack the living. We'll kill them all. Clear the mine with our swords in our hands. Honor our fathers in doing so.
I'm a witcher. Could go with you and help.
And steal the glory due us? No chance.
Glory
그래?
won't do much for you if ghouls are gnawing on your bones.
When you think on it, makes sense.
All right. You lead the way then. Hey. Hey, where you going?
오케이. 앞에 뭔가 있구만. 내꺼 너.
Smell a card.
아유 씨 존나 약해.
Hey, where you going?
야, 씨 너무 약해서 씨 그냥 뒤져. 아이고 불쌍타. 이렇게 약한데 어떻게 들어올 생각을 하셨어요? 어? 뭐야 이거? 아프긴 아픈데 초트탕이야. 너희들이 너무 약해서 괴물을 너무 무시했구만 진짜. 난 또 뭔가 싸우는 걸 좀 아는 녀석들인 줄 알았더니 죽여버렸잖아 이거.
Come on, Roach.
젠장.
Whoa there, Roach.
그 전에 이제 뭐 부각 퀘스트 있잖아. 뭐 오라고 하지 않았어?
Take it easy.
뭔가 와달라고 했던 것 같은데.
Come on, Roach.
아무리 생각해도 이게 며칠이나 지났거든? 그래가지고 이게 뭐야? 왜 이렇게 많아?
You're a watcher? I seeing right.
Yes. Got work for me?
If you're willing. Some manner of evil prowls about. Got us scared to venture out of the village.
Any idea what kind of beast this is?
Oh, you hear all sorts of things. The wenches clean the nets, blather about koshches and manticores. But I reckon that's hogwash. We'd seek the counsel of Freya's priestesses, we would. But how can we when we can't get to the shrine?
And nobody's gotten a glimpse of the beast? From a distance even?
Oh, they have. Right close. Closer than boot and strap. Soon after, their blood spattered the underbrush. Near from the start, no ordinary man could handle the beast. But Sfera insisted. Mustered a crew and... Only 4 came back. The rest massacred east of the village. So, will you help?
Let's talk about my reward.
You want to bargain? How would you count it? Height in hands at the withers, or...?
By species. Drowner's less than a cockatrice.
Uh-huh. But we've no notion what prowls the high road. What do you say you cut it down and then we'll talk?
We pre-agree a price. Define a bonus for unforeseen risks.
So, how much?
존나 비싸게 불러. $720.
That's what you'd ask for a golden dragon, maybe? No chance. Gods have taken all reason from you. You can take the offer or sod off.
I'll tend to the monster.
Not your first, that's clear enough. Not like our lads. Heads full of fire, but not a morsel of thought between them.
The 4 survivors. Where'll I find them?
Aim to talk to Sfera? Maybe 'tain't a bad idea. They're sitting over there by that hut.
좋아, 좋아.
Can I have a word?
I serve the goddess and her flock. What can I help you with?
What's with the horseshoes?
Those who wish to race in the hero's pursuits, hang them there.
At a series of races? Can outsiders sign up? Or is this a closed event?
Freya sees no insiders, no outsiders. Any man can pay her tribute by risking his life in the pursuits. Our races differ from those on the continent. We are beholden to one rule alone. First across the line.
낙마시키는 자.
Sometimes he's the swiftest, other times it is the one who knocks his opponents off their mounts.
Explains the name. There an entry fee?
Courage. If you do not lack it, hang a horseshoe.
Winner get a reward of any kind?
He covers himself in glory, basks in proof of his valor.
옆에 있는 새끼 다
Was hoping
죽어야겠다.
for something a little more tangible.
To us, such things matter least. But yes, the winner receives something to remind him of his feat. At times it is a sword, at others a helmet or a shield.
How about that? See, you can be practical if you want to. Bit of exercise never killed anyone. So, where are the races held?
The first 3 on Adscalon. Whoever wins each at least once returns here to Hindisfjall to face last year's best rider in a final pursuit.
Gotcha. What's his name?
You mean hers. Astrid of Speakerog, known as the Vipress.
Lovely as monikers go.
And completely deserved. Good luck, Witcher. May your deeds bring the goddess pleasure. Her very names be cursed.
이게 다인가?
Greetings. Impressive tavern.
Tavern? This ain't no tavern. 'Tis the House of Warriors.
So what do folk do in the House of Warriors? Fight?
At times one'll take the other and give 'em a good slapping, aye? But mostly, folk come here to drink, eat, warm their bones by the fire, chatter a bit. Maybe listen to a skald bay to the moon.
About what folk do at a tavern.
좀 다르다니까 임마.
You continentals don't understand a thing. You need some of our mead. Brewed wisdom it is.
What are you peddling? Let me have a look.
뭘 팔고 있니? 좀 보자. 아, 쓰레기 팔고 있네. 쓰레기를 팔고 있어 임마. 이거. 아, 설마 국자랑 뭐 이런 버터 나이프 같은 걸. 알가죽, 돼지가죽, 곰가죽, 껍데기, 사슴가죽, 하얀 늑대가죽, 해골도 사준다고? 아, 돈이 없구나 너도. 네가 좀
Farewell.
예.
Like it here.
새끼가 진짜.
Hey!
가자.
Well.
What do you want from me, wanderer?
예. 얘는
He's
걸.
looking to get hired on a ship.
Accursed wench.
Well.
얘네 어디 있어?
Bang!
Hey there.
What was that? A hex? Which hex me?
Where are you going? 뭐야? 예니퍼를 만나자고 했잖아. 어딨니?
Where's your rose wind?
What are you doing here?
Going to find the Garden of Freya.
없는데 아무도? 아 여기 있다.
Not a week.
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
You sure this mage actually had a djinn?
His books strongly suggest he did. He describes taming one, harnessing energy from its power.
Nowhere to look for the mage and the djinn?
The locals say they last saw Amos's ship off the coast of Hindisfjall, just before a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
Dad will find them then. Mage is probably fish food, and the djinn escaped.
Not necessarily. But even if it is so, I'll not give up without seeing some evidence. Will you help me? I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
아우 더워.
Come. The landing's not far.
So you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
어허, 좀 한두 명이 아닌 것 같은, 그치?
No respect for our culture. Not nor that drink last night.
The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
잠깐 포션에 아니
Getting in or not?
출발하지.
Geralt, how long must I wait? Are you ready to sail?
Not sure this djinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always. Not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time.
Oh.
You can stay submerged longer.
Assad Eich Cryde Rithorn.
Ready. Careful down there. How's your bath? Water warm enough for you?
Jump in, see for yourself.
Seawater wreaks havoc on my complexion.
반짝반짝거려. 오, 그거다.
How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside.
아유. 이런 거 말을 해줬으면 얼마나 좋아해. 어? 아, 개빡침.
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew that had their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
Oh. 이게 마음대로 계속 다뤄다닐 수 있네. 오케이. 게임 등.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
Say we find the Jinn. What'll you do? Ask for a beautiful house, and a palace, and a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Jinn, or have we moved on to the talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You'll learn in due course. Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Jinn's down there.
It's going to here. 저건가? 봐봐봐봐.
It's been here a while. What's wrong with it?
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's the Mage's ship.
Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn, bearing Clan Haimai symbols. Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn, bearing Clan Haimai symbols.
그럼 그게 아니라는 것 같은데.
Arrows stuck in the side, the kind Pharaoh folk use. Yen, doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
뭔가 있을 것 같은데.
A man's skeleton. Somebody pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death worthy of a Skellige.
Clan emblem indicates a Dimmen man, so he was from Pharaoh. Men from Pharaoh attacked this ship. Got something. A Skellige's buckler. Clan Haimai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Longship belonged to Clan Dimmen.
Let's going to
You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life, you gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? The chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me.
뭐였지?
Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. We'll see what it is.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. Aisu foltia beidem ein eichte ilivaid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone.
Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon could do this.
뭔가 세이렌을 본 것 같은데. 세이렌.
Something cut this basket exactly in half. Bet it was cut by the same thing that cut the skeleton. Something cut this basket exactly in half. Silver, pearl-encrusted cutlery. Ship belonged to someone awfully wealthy.
Amos was no pauper. It could very well be his ship.
No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
이건 조사가 안 되나?
Something cut this basket exactly in half. Bet it was cut by the same thing that cut the skeleton. Something cut this basket exactly in half. Bet it was cut by the same thing that cut the skeleton.
봉인된 반점.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the Jinn.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2...
3.
Said you were gonna go on.
셋이 너무 느리죠.
Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this Jinn?
But you already know. A Jinn's power is priceless to a mage.
Won't worm your way out of it. Not this time. Tell me the truth or I'll leave.
You needn't resort to blackmail. You would have learned eventually.
True, but after the fact. I want to know now.
How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years?
Uh-huh.
We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a Jinn.
So that's it. This is about my last wish?
You asked that Jinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
되돌리고 싶다?
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
What if I don't want to know?
I'm afraid you no longer have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Come, let's search the ship.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the Jinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Jinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it. We should explore the ship.
어? 저거 아니야?
Nothing interesting here.
빵이 있다고? 가위?
Nothing here.
내려가 볼까?
Interesting.
오호.
Wonder what this means. Mystery of mysteries. Agnes of Glanville. Mage must have slept here. What this means. Nothing interesting. Nothing here.
Nothing
Elemental
here.
Vampires by Gian Battista.
올라가야 되나? 올라가야 되나 보다. 올라가서 아씨 어지러워. 무슨 의미가 없는데.
Yes, yes, we should explore the ship.
안 둘러본 게 있나?
Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side.
쓰러졌구만.
Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
Think the Jinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even." And the Jinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much studying could kill you. If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
참 좋은 것 좀 얻지 않았냐? 좋아 좋아. 가자고 예니펄. 나 먹고! 떨어져. 뒤질 뻔.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame Jinn, Rif Kaishta Engaya, Kaishta et Displair, Gevired me Castle.
팡. 아이 보스전, 거대 보스전이야?
Take it you have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
아야. 버티는 거야? 아니면 어떻게 된 거야? 맞딜해도 되겠다 야. 칭칭. 맞딜 맞딜. 좋아 좋아.
Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free!
아, 이렇게 인연이.
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
꼭 앉아도 거기 앉냐?
We've improved. Last time we tamed a djinn, we destroyed half of Rind.
Yes, we make a good team. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Not sure I'd have done it if I'd known what this was about from the start.
Then we'd never have learned the truth. Whether anything would change after the djinn removed the spell.
Has it? Has anything changed?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing.
아유, 왜 그러면 그런
It's
짓을
not
한
like
거야?
that at all. Nothing's changed.
Jinn might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
아주 그냥. 야, 여기서
Ow, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
제발.
What's next? Got any plans?
That depends what you mean. We must find Ciri, and then defeat the hunt. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
Think the spirits of Skellige favor us.
예? 폭발? 아, 워프야. 워프고만. 깜짝 놀랐네. 폭발하는 줄 알고.
Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. We must report to the Emperor after all.
Ciri's our concern, and only ours.
At heart, perhaps. But it's not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
We gotta.
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we can do.
Yen, what happened back there?
It was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron, collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
도끼를 이제 쓸 때가 60 된 것 같아. 한번 도끼를 써보자고. 좀 안 좋으면 어쩔 수 없는 거고. 아이고. 강철 무기는 계속 바뀔 거라서 이근이는 생각보다 그건가 봐. 그냥 이거 끼우기만 할 거면 이게 필요 있나? 이제 슬슬 이게 뭐지? 연금술도 그렇고 슬슬 쓰긴 써야 될 것 같아. 연금술 도구로만 해도 지금 꽤나 그리고 끝나는 거는 얼마 안 남았어.
Got me eye on you.
Lovely.
Don't eat so much.
Why the spit off?
Seen the plan?
Oh.
Pretty drunk.
오케이. See you again. 지금은 한번
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
오케이. 자, 여기까지 했고, 그 다음에 퀘스트가 여기 근처에 있다는 걸 확인했고, 그러면 오늘 하루 고생 많으셨습니다. Goodbye. See you next time.